period called polar night from November to January. During this time, the sun does not rise at all.
Of course, the return of daylight meant that the fighting could begin for real. The Gigantes began their assault on Olympus, and the gods were ready to respond. Hermes, the messenger of the gods, used his speed and quickness to literally run circles around the giant Hippolytus. But he couldn't get close enough to the monster to strike a fatal blow. The giant swung his axe from side to side over and over again, and Hermes could not get through. After a few moments, the god ran away, but not in defeat. He ran all the way to the underworld and returned in an instant, wearing the helm of Hades. This enchanted helmet made anyone who wore it invisible, and in this way, Hermes was able to sneak close enough to Hippolytus to bring him down.
It seems like magic, but in today's world, invisibility is possible. Scientists have devised materials and devices that can bend light around an object, effectively causing it to disappear. However, this technology is currently far from perfect and still has a long way to go.
Meanwhile, the mighty Poseidon was locked in battle with another one of the Gigantes, Polybotes. The two warriors traded blows, Poseidon stabbing and swinging his trident at the giant, while Polybotes parried and lashed out with his mighty club. The fight raged on for hours, and eventually, the exhausted pair found themselves on the edge of the sea near the island of Kos. This rejuvenated him. With each touch of the waves, he suddenly had new life and new energy. And seeing this, Polybotes staggered away, hoping to escape. Poseidon chased the giant through the surf for miles, each throw of his mighty trident bouncing off the thick-skinned giant. With growing frustration, Poseidon summoned the strength of all the waves and the tides and actually broke off a piece of the island itself and flung it at Polybotes, trapping the giant beneath the rocks for all eternity.
Kos is an island in the southeastern Aegean Sea. It is the third largest island in the Dodecanese island chain, after Rhodes and Carpathos.
By this time, all of the Olympians were engaged in battle. Even Hephaestus, the blacksmith of the gods, was forced to put down his work and join the fight.
Among other things, Hephaestus was the god of fire, metalworking, stone masonry, and any manufacturing tasks. He made all of the weapons for Olympus and was married to Aphrodite.
Mimas, one of the scarier Gigantes,